Are you living in Nashville, Tennessee, and you're thinking, it might be time for a change? Or maybe you're just doing some comparisons before you make the big move. Well, today's video is going to be for you. Today, we're diving into the differences between Des Moines, Iowa, and Nashville, Tennessee. We're going to look at cost of living, housing, lifestyle, and weather. We're going to take a look at the things that make these two cities unique. So let's get into that right now. So if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living in the Des Moines area, then you're going to want to tap subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you can be the first to know what the current market conditions are in the Des Moines area. My name is Andre. I'm with the Des Moines Iowa real estate team, and we get calls from people like you all the time. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 9 months, give me a call. My contact information is going to be in the description. I would love to help you make a smooth move to the Des Moines area. Start with the obvious, cost of living and housing. So Nashville is a booming city, and with that growth comes high prices. So the average home right now in Nashville is over $450,000. And in some of the more desirable neighborhoods, it can be even more than that. Right now in the Des Moines metro area, the average home price is right around $265,000. So you can often find nice housing in great locations like Ankeny and Waukee and West Des Moines and Johnston, all these areas that I keep talking about. You can find some great housing with even more space and for less money for right around $265,000. So if affordability is something that you're going to look at, then Des Moines actually wins out over Nashville. Now, you know, if you're looking for a brand new 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square feet in some of these great locations, you know, that is going to be somewhere between $300,000 and $400,000 to start out with in the Des Moines area. But you can definitely find some homes around the $250,000, $280,000 range with shared walls and some of these new, not new, but homes that have been lived in and then redone with you know, great countertops, some new flooring and stuff like that. You can find a couple of gems right here in this area for right around that price range. And also gas and groceries and even property taxes are going to be lower right here in the Des Moines area. So if you're looking at affordability, Des Moines definitely wins out in that area. Let's talk about lifestyle and pace of life. Nashville is a true big city, so you know, music and nightlife and crowds, and for some people that's exactly what they're looking for. But for others, you know, the crowds and the long commutes and the traffic, it gets old really fast. Higher prices, it gets old fast. In Des Moines, it's a slower pace, but you still have a lot of the amenities like the restaurants and the breweries and the community lifestyle and events, and you know, I mean, even the traffic. You can get pretty much anywhere you want to go in the Des Moines metro in 20 to 25 minutes. So the pace of life here is really slow, nice, peaceful neighborhoods, community, and you know, like for instance, farmers markets and free music in the park in practically every community that you go to. You know, bring your lawn chair, bring your kids, bring your dogs, and go out there and have a good time, listen to some music, free music, and enjoy some of the local food vendors, you know, food trucks and restaurants nearby. A lot of great stuff. Check out my other videos and you'll see one of my favorite things to do is go to the farmers markets and some of the live free music in lots of these communities. So anyway, it's a nice slow-paced lifestyle, and it's great here in Des Moines. If you're thinking about moving to this area, I would love to help. My contact information will be in the description. You can give me a call, you can text, you can email, or we can even just get on a video call. So anyway, my contact information will be in the description. I'd love to help. So for weather, these cities are definitely different, but not drastically so. For in the Des Moines area, you got 4 distinct seasons. You got cold, snowy winters and warm, sunny summers. And in Nashville, the winters are a bit milder, and but the summer can get really hot and humid. So there's that. So if you like 4 distinct seasons and and you don't mind a little bit of snow, then Des Moines definitely wins over on that one. If you're into mild winters and you can't stand the snow, then Nashville is the place for you. I talk about it all the time. As far as in the Des Moines area, weather is probably the biggest negative, but only in the winters. The spring, summer, and fall are absolutely fantastic. This summer has been a little bit hot. We've had some, hot and humid days, but it's still cool in the mornings and cool in the evenings. Yeah, it gets up to like, in the 90, 95 degrees right here, in July and August in Iowa. Like I said, this summer's been really hot. But man, Nashville, it gets a lot hotter down there. I'm actually from Louisiana, and Louisiana is super hot, and the weather is one of the main reasons I ended up in the Des Moines area. I think the weather is fantastic here. Lots of people would say that weather is the biggest negative to living here. It just kind of depends on what you want. In a lot of places, in the bad parts of the year, you just stay inside, and that's what you do here in the winter. When it's 0 degrees, you just stay inside. And in places like Louisiana or Nashville, when it gets really hot and balmy, guess what? You stay inside. So anyway, it kind of depends on what you want. My vote for weather, I would say Des Moines wins on that one, but it really depends on what you think and what you want. So if you're like me and you want to kind of get away from the heat, then come on up here. We'd love to have you. Speaking of that, if you're thinking about moving to this area, I would love to help. My contact information will be in the description. You can give me a call, you can text, you can email, or we can even just get on a video call. So anyway, my contact information will be in the description. I'd love to help. So for jobs and economy, Nashville has a bigger economy. Strong in the healthcare, entertainment, and tech industry. Des Moines is a strong hub for finance, insurance, healthcare, and logistics industry. With large companies have hubs right here in the Des Moines area, like Wells Fargo, Principal, and Nationwide. Plus, if you are working remotely, there's a lower cost of living while still providing a great, strong job opportunities. Families, this is where Des Moines really shines. Great communities like Waukee and Ankeny and Johnston are really known for their excellent schools, safe neighborhoods, community events and parks. Nashville has its great neighborhoods too, but affordability and space can be really hard to find. So in this spot, in this category, I think Des Moines really outshines Nashville, especially for young, growing families. At the end of the day, it really depends on what you're looking for. If you love the big city, live entertainment, and you don't mind paying for it, then Nashville delivers. But if you're looking for affordability, a little bit more space, a slower paced lifestyle, great place to raise a family, then Des Moines might be your next move. So if you're thinking about relocating or you just want to compare some areas, give me a call. You can get in touch with me really easy. My contact information will be in the description. I'd love to help. Leave a comment in the section below if you just have questions or maybe about some of the places that you're thinking about moving.